What's happening, my fellow gears? Today we have the next video on my Road to Seriously 5.0 series, where we have been analysing the hives in question, then showing a master completion afterwards. It's time to wipe this scourge of a map off our list as I look at the Blight. The introduction section will take a look at the Blight, covering the map itself, the mutators attached, before going over the classes I suggest taking into this one. My master run will be shown later on, though there will be chapters in the video if you want to jump ahead. Back in Operation 2, the Coalition added the Blight into Gears 5, being another single act hive with a very unique mechanic. To explain this better, I will need to show you the map, which looks like this, taken straight out of the game. Even though there is only one act, your route will be randomised somewhat, as there are doors connecting the different tiles together. Each of these doors will be either open or closed, forcing you and your team to take a certain path to make it through. I've only ever seen about 3 or 4 different combinations, so if you do get a layout your team is struggling with, reloading the map can give you an alternative route. Once spawned into the map, you are going to want to try and quickly determine which path you need to take, as you will only have 60 seconds on your venom bomb to get moving. With this door mechanic, even weapons found within weapon rooms can become situational, but I will show my usual lists for both. You have your guaranteed and situational weapons, with the situational ones relying on certain paths being open. The list isn't extensive, but weapons absent from this list will never be available within the Blight. Time to move on to the mutators now, with the Blight featuring some painful ones. Should this map ever become the featured hive, the mutators will remain static, never changing. To kick this section off, we have shielded heavies. Enemy scions will get a forward facing shield after taking damage or becoming alert. This works the same as the anchor's barrier, stopping all front incoming damage. Go through it, around it, or kill them before they can spawn this. More health. All enemies gain 50% additional health. The extra health is additive and just makes each enemy take some extra bullets to finish off. Even the strongest enemies will only gain an additional 2,250 health. More lethal. Players will take more damage, enemies hit harder, and the venom hurts even more. Tank classes, damage resistance, or stim generation are good options to get around this. Alternatively, kill everything before it has a chance to damage you. Execution rules. Downed enemies will need to be killed up close with melee or an execution, an explosion or a headshot. Only humanoid enemies are affected by this, and most can be taken out using alternate methods. This one shouldn't give too much trouble. Poison drones. Drone type enemies will leave puddles of poison on the floor upon death. The area is fairly small and deals light damage, but still avoid standing in these for the 20-second duration that these are around. Faster venom. Venom moves through the hive twice as fast. Essentially, this halves your time to escape from the hive, forcing you to move forward much faster than you typically would. This does benefit some classes that have venom specific skill cards though. Iron Man. You have 1 life to get out alive. Since the Blight is only a single act hive, dying at any point means you are out of the game, and you will only come back should your team fail. Take a strong level 20 class and practice on lower difficulties while working up to master if you do struggle. You have your typical mutators on the Blight, with scions becoming particularly painful to deal with, and other enemies causing issues once downed or killed. With the weapons and enemies on this map, some classes are better suited to deal with this hive, and I will go over my top 3 options, as well as some positives and negatives to each. My suggestions are going to begin with the marksman. A long shot is guaranteed to drop from one of the snipers found within the hive, and is usually powerful enough to take down most enemies with just a single bullet, even on master. Your lack of ammo and the shielded heavies will be this class's biggest counters, so another class that can deal with these is beneficial. Try to get the first hit on scions, or use your ultimate to go through their shield, though you will likely only get a single use of X-ray. Stick with your team, use your bolt-hook on smaller enemies, and stay further back to let your team deal with these. My marksman build going into the Blight is as follows: Critical Parade, Long Shot Handling, exploit weakness, ambush, and your 5th card, explosive critical kill, modified long shot, steady hand. Moving on to my next class suggestion, I want to go over the tactician once again. Several explosive weapons and a hammer burst are guaranteed, with ammo not being a concern later on. Mark all enemies before you kill them, so you or your teammates benefit from faster ultimate cooldown. Your bleeding damage will be crucial to help take out bigger enemies, but drones can simply be revived if downed by this. Aim around Scion shields and target groups of enemies when you eventually get access to these weapons later on. As an alternative class, I would suggest the Demo or Blade Master with their ammo generation abilities. The skill cards I would take as a tactician are Shredder, Disciplined, Venom Explosive Resupply, Resupply Duration, and your choice card being Resupply Healing Module, Recharge Bounty, Modified Hammer Burst. Finally, there is one last class I want to look at, and this is the Gunner. You can take some extra punishment on this class, and your ultimate is great for dealing with all the ballistic weapons used, especially the Mulcher Scions. With specific cards, you can also deflect projectiles like drop shots or taunt enemies to target you. A torque bolt isn't guaranteed on this map, so you may want to skip the Serrated Edge skill card. Reflective Shell has a really short cooldown, and you may get multiple uses from this. Use any weapons you find, and let other classes with more specialised weapon needs grab their preferred weapon choices. Here is the build I would take with me into the Blight. Reflect Shredder, Team Resist, Bait Armour, Grub Magnet, and your final card being Serrated Edge, Ultimate Battery, Heavy Shell. For my master attempt of the Blight, I completed this as the Gunner with the build you see on screen, and my optional card slot was filled with Heavy Shell, though I didn't actually get to utilise this in my run. This hive isn't too difficult, and if you get a layout or set of enemies you don't like, simply restart the match. I will now show my master attempt for this hive. I hope you enjoy.
She's ready. We'll get through this together, team. I'm ready to do this. Grenadier! Contact!
How's it going, people? We are taking on another hive today. And I'm going to start speaking very quickly through this one because this is the Blight. Being only a single act hive, it is fairly short.
Just hold still. It's gonna blow! Yeah! There it goes. Let's get to that raven. I'll take that.
Like I said, it's fairly short, but the main thing about this hive is these big doors. They are basically in between each and every single room, and they all randomly choose whether they're going to be up or down with each new map loaded in. So you might get lucky and get a really good formation. You might get really unlucky and have some of the worst luck ever.
We should be safe now. Sniper! Launch and throw! Sniper marked! Get out stage and welcome! The venom will be here soon!
I'm going to take a long shot and then I am going to run ahead. And that is a very, very good place to use your ultimate as the air gunner.
Weapon.
Textbook.
That should do it. Engaging! What's that sniper? Language! Should be safe for now. Grenadier! Reloading! Grenadier! Oh yeah. God damn it! That venom's gonna kill us too! Yeah, before you hit the ground.
One of your main options here is to go straight on or turn right. If you have the option, always go right. That's my main piece of advice for this one.
Excellent. Hopper sighted! I'm reloading!
I'm going to run in because I don't fancy taking a bullet to the face.
Oh, I like that. Grenade spotted! Ha! Sweet.
I'm going to grab these shot grenades.
Got some ammo here.
Oh yeah!
Exactly what I needed. Reload!
Oh, we've just had someone try and join the game. A pilot. Unfortunately, we are at the very end.
I see the exit. Yes.
That Scion is history! Ready to go! Attacking him! Scion, mark! Come get me!
Hi, asshole.
Good one! It's done. All dead. Good work.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's pop that there.
That should do the trick.
Another one there.
Perfect.
I'm going to grab my mulcher.
Seal that door and clear out those
Grab that.
Take that.
The venom's already caught up,
Sealing the hive. Be ready
which is
for-
good.
The venom will be here soon. Throwing frag. Reloading. Just like that. Can't stop me. Drone eliminated.
Incoming Scion! That Scion is down!
And that's how it's done.
Yes! Now that was fun!
Again, about 5 minutes to get through that because it's a really short one, but we flew through it. If you have made it this far through the video, then I want to thank you for watching until the end. It's at this point that our progress through this achievement has been tracked using this visual checklist. The Blight is our 19th mastered map, so let's go ahead and cross this one off. We are almost down to single figures on the number of maps left to complete. It's been a long journey, but we are almost there. If you are liking these videos, then be sure to drop a like on this one. My next subscriber milestone is 10,000, so if you want to help boost me towards that, then be sure to subscribe. My Twitch channel is in the description box below as well, if you ever want to watch me take on any of these maps live. But that is everything for this video. As always, guys, take it easy and I will catch you in the next one.